What's up, guys? Sam here once again. Sorry it's been a while since I made one of these. I've just had a lot going on. But yeah, so welcome back to my workout videos. If you've tuned into the past ones, I would say that the majority of them are primarily leg workouts and ab workouts. That was because I was trying to do like no equipment needed since we were in quarantine, and it's hard to do arms and like shoulders without any equipment. But I came up with some clever ways that we could do a full arm workout using gallons of water. Yeah, so everyone just recycles these, but they come in handy if you don't have weights. And so I put together for you guys some arm exercises that you could do using these gallons. Now, you can fill them as much or as little as you want. Obviously, the more you fill them, the heavier it's going to be. So I filled both of mine about halfway. And you want to make sure that both of them have approximately the same amount of water in it, because if you're using both arms at the same time, you don't want one to be heavier than the other. So with that being said, I have put together 8 arm exercises that we can do using these bottles, or if you have weights at home, feel free to use the weights. I'm just trying to utilize things around our house because most of us don't have weights. So I put together 8 exercises using these gallons. Each exercise I put in groups of 2, and those exercises we're going to do 3 sets of 10 each, and we're going to alternate. So, for example, the first set that I have is bicep curls and shoulder press. So, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of each of those, but we're going to alternate. So, we're going to go 10 bicep curls, 10 shoulder presses, and then take a little break. 10 biceps, 10 shoulders, just to give each muscle group a little break in between. Because you don't want to really, unless you're supersetting, you want to make sure you're mixing up the groups so that your arms don't get too fatigued. All right. So with that being said, I'll show you some of these exercises I came up with. So the first one is bicep curls. So you're going to take your gallons and you're simply just going to curl it like that. The next one after that I have is a shoulder press. So we're going to have your gallons like this, and you're just going to press up to the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're doing this, okay? So, like I said, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of each of those. So, first, let's do 10 bicep curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? So then we'll do 10 shoulder presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Shake it off. That's one set. We've got 2 more sets just like that. So if you need more of a break, you can pause the video and restart. But we're going to do 10 bicep curls again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we'll go into shoulder presses. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good job, guys. Shake that out. Get some water if you need it. We got one more set of bicep curls and shoulder presses. All right. Grab your gallons. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last set of shoulder presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good job, guys. So that is the first 2 exercises that I have come up with for our gallons. Another thing that I want to mention is since there's water inside of these, it creates another factor of kind of like unstableness, like instability. Because I don't know if you saw, but when I was doing the presses, my arms were like shaking back and forth. That's actually an extra added bonus to these workouts because your muscles have to work that much harder to try and keep it stable, right? So when you're doing these and the water's going swishing back and forth, you want to actually try to keep them in place, and that's going to add it's going to add some extra I don't know how to put this. It's going to add extra, it's going to make your muscles work harder, essentially, to keep them stable. So, this next one, I have a tricep dip and flies, reverse flies. So, for the tricep dip, you're only going to need one of these. What you're going to do, you're going to put it behind your head, and it's going to look just like that. This is working your triceps. And for the flies, you're going to need both of them. You're going to be bent over, knees slightly bent over, and you're just going to do this. That's going to work your rotator cuff and your traps in the back. So, once again, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 of each of those. We'll alternate in between. So, let's start with our flies. 10 flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Next, we'll go with our flies. So once again, knees slightly bent over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that's a hard one. That is really hard. My traps are super weak. So, that's one set. We got 2 more sets to go of those. Alright. Triceps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now on to our reverse flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, I struggled towards the end there. Shake it off. Again, if you need some water, feel free to get some. We're on to our last set. All right, triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our last set of flies. My arms are tired. I'm going to struggle through this. I know I am. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, we did it. I'm going to grab some water. All right. So, on to our next set. I have bench press and bent over rows. So with the bench press, you're actually going to be laying on the floor. Just like this, knees bent. And you're going to push straight up to the sky. And then bent over rows is going to be standing up, knees slightly bent, and you're just going to row. Okay? So, with that being said, let's get started with our first set of bench press. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On to the rows. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're really squeezing your shoulder blades with these, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. That's one set down. We got 2 more to go. So, on to our bench press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, guys. That's 2 sets down. We got 1 more to go of our bench press and rows. All right. Here we go. Bench press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more set of the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, guys. Hold on 1 minute. Sorry about that. My phone ringer was on. All right, so we have one more section to do. So we have a standing, what did I write? Standing V raise, which looks like this. Your arms are going to stay straight, and you're just going to lift them out into a V. And the last one is a tricep kickback. These ones are going to be rough. So your arms are going to stay at 90 degrees, and then you're going to kick back, straight back. Okay? So with that being said, 3 sets of 10 of each. So let's start with our standing V raise. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go into our tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. That's one set. We got 2 more to go. Shake out your arms. This is a lot. All right. Let's get on to our second set of our standing V raise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And into our triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. We've got one more set, and that will conclude today's video. All right? So shake it out. Take some time if you need it. Grab some water. And when you're ready, we'll get started on this last set. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm trying to come up with some clever ways for you to work out your full body while in quarantine and when the gyms aren't open if you don't have weights at home. So I'm finding things around my house that I could utilize. Works just the same, honestly. Whether it's a weight or a gallon of water filled, same thing in my eyes. So we just gotta be clever and figure out ways to utilize it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I wanted to do some arm work because my other videos are primarily core and leg. So yeah, I'm gonna come up with some other clever ways for you to do some workouts in quarantine. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for tuning in.